my fellow comic book collectors, it's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and this is going to be a pretty cool unboxing. One of my subscribers that watches my channel, he wanted to kind of focus his collection. He wanted to get it just so that it's a more focused thing, bigger books, not really about quantity, more about quality. And he acquired a lot of books from his parents, and these are those books that he just wanted to get rid of, basically. He asked me how much they're worth. At first, I thought it was worth a bit more than what I might... like, the first time I saw it, I thought... I was kind of estimating it to be in that $1,000 to $2,000 range. I offered $500. I said I just don't have that much money to be offering. And I was transparent about this. But he removed a few books from the ones that I said. I said these are kind of more keys, and probably by him taking those out, it actually is worth about $500. He really reduced the value. So it is a good collection, though. It's all romance books. So it's a box of romance books, and it should be a pretty cool one. It's about $500 worth of romance books. These are from the Golden Age all the way up to the Silver Age. And what I'd like you to do is think, tell me in the comments below, did I get a good deal, or did I, by telling him to remove certain books, did I kind of, well, he removed a few extras as well, but did I lose out on a good deal? So we'll see. We'll put it, you can tell me in the comments below. So here's the box. He actually packed it really, really well. This was actually a box within a box. So he kind of floated it, so the comics arrived very, very safely. And let's get into it. He actually threw in some freebies too, so I think he tried to balance out the fact that he had to remove some. There's about 40 romance books in here, and let's get into it. So you can see some of these are like early code, and I'll explain why I say that they're early code, because we got like something like this. This is Young Romance. I have no idea what issue it is. I guess number 8, based on the 8 being on it. That's all I can say. I mean, they're nice looking. But the reason I say it's early code is just by the size of the Comic Code Authority. But again, it's like the typical trope of the girl and the the other, she's kind of jealous about what's going on with either the guy that she likes or, something like that. What does it say? Unfriendly rivalry. So very cool. So this is Young Romance number 8, I believe. And this one, I believe, is a Matt Baker. So this one was actually one of the ones I thought was a good book. I don't know if it's complete, though. It doesn't look complete. I actually would have to check it. And that's kind of why I thought it might not be as valuable. But this is GI Sweethearts from number 37. And it has a bit of that Matt Baker style. I'm not sure if it is a Baker, but it kind of looks like a Matt Baker. But it's very thin, so I'm worried that it's not complete. Some of the conditions look kind of low on these books. So this is GI Sweethearts. And I'll look it up later, number 37. Next one, I actually might even have this one already, is Love Stories, number 55. Nice wedding cover. Actually, I collect wedding covers sometimes. I kind of get into it once in a while. I was getting into like a lot of Spider-Man and Hulk wedding covers for some reason. And this one I just thought was a nice cover. This is My Own Romance, number 75. Nice swimsuit cover and painter cover. What is it saying? Why don't you give up, Janet? You can't expect Craig to fall for nobody like you when I'm here. So, pretty cute. She's all jealous. Again, they always have that situation where it's one girl with the guy, one girl that wants the guy. So yeah. And then we got another one. This is Heartthrobs from number 51. This is the DC comic. Kind of a nice one. Again, it's a larger code. I would say this is like late 50s. But kind of a cool cover. So these are a lot of like early, I mean, these are like 10-cent issues. So 10 cents, you know, after about 1961, they stopped doing the 10 cents. This is another DC one. This is Falling in Love, number 16. Again, same trope. The girl with the guy, and the other girl is like, oh, I wish he was with me. You know, it's like, but I guess blondes have more fun. So, yeah, so this is Falling in Love, number 16. And this is a remainder copy. So, it's, as I said, the conditions were a little bit low in grade. You can see it's a remainder copy. The top has been removed. So I'm not sure what it is. 2 for Heartbreak. But, you know, still a nice cover, but sadly, it is a remainder copy. And then we got Romantic Story. Nice snowman cover. I'm not sure what issue number this is. It's a Charlton. It's a quite thick book, actually. It's quite thick. So this is Romantic Story. And another romantic story. Charlton's annoying because they don't say what issue number it is, so I have no idea. But Romantic Story. Again, see the trope. The guy with the girl, and the other girl's like, oh. What is she saying? Let me alone, Chris, please. You think you better leave. I think you better leave, Romeo. Oh, actually, it's like the other girl's coming in to protect her. That's interesting. A little different. Okay, then we got Secrets of Love and Marriage. It's not a bad little cover. Girl in the red dress. This is a 15-cent issue, so this is probably from the early 60s. Sorry, not early 60s, early 70s, I would say. 15-center, so early 70s. So Love and Marriage. And then we got My Love Story from Atlas, which is Marvel. This is number 9, another 10-cent one. So this is an early code as well. My Love Story. This one's a little bit beat, but this is Love Romances. Number, I have no idea because it's missing the piece. Missing the piece there, so I have no idea what it is. But Love Romances. Kind of an interesting one. And then we got Girls Love. So if you like romance books, this is the video for you. I gotta say, there's a lot of romance books here. There are some other things, but mainly romance. So this is number 42, Girls Love Stories. So yeah, another, looks like a wedding cover as well. They're looking for dresses. And the girl, I think, is like only a dream bride. That's interesting. Now this one's from ACG. This is Romantic Adventures. Now this title actually has some pretty cool covers in the Golden Age. This is not a Golden Age book, but Romantic Adventures was pretty cool for ACG. So the later ones aren't as valuable, but this is a pretty cool title. So Romantic Adventures number 74. Number 50 is the one that's one of the best covers. And then we got Romantic Adventures number 85. It's a really great one. Some circus one. Again, you'll notice the trope of the 2 girls, 1 guy. It's like kind of a thing. So yeah. My Romantic Adventures. Some more ACG My Romantic Adventures. This is number 87. What is it? What's going on here? Walk, Patty. You can do it. Do it for us. Do it for our love. It's a love story that your heartstring that will tug at your heartstrings. The girl I hated. What? It was doing so well until that point. It's It's a romance that will tug at your heartstrings, but it's the girl I hated. That's a little bit of a twist. Okay. And then we got more girl romances, number 66. Interesting cover. And then we got some more Charlton. And then this is John Augusto art. So this is First Kiss. I think First Kiss actually has a pretty cool cover. It's like one of these ones like the man hater or something like that, or something like that is in this title. It's a really cool cover. This is, I'm not sure what issue it is, but First Kiss, because again, Charlton, they don't number their things. It's quite annoying. But yeah, so it's quite cool. And then we got Sweetheart Diary. Again, the girl wishing that she's with the guy. You notice that it's always the blonde that gets the guy? Just another patterns that it's pattern recognition. So it's like the blonde gets the guy, the girl, the brunette is like, oh, I wish I was with the guy. What is she saying? Dear diary, I'd give anything in the world, just one dance with Elvis Dean. Oh, interesting. Elvis Dean. Sweetheart Diary. So that's interesting. Number 37. Another Sweetheart Diary. I'm not really familiar with this title. It's another one where it's not numbered. So Sweetheart Diary from Charlton. It's an interesting one. What does it say? Afraid. It's kind of a cool cover. And then this one's got a really great cover. This is Exotic Romances. Number 29. It's an interesting one. The guy's coming home. But Mary, you said you loved Tom. Why are you going to break up with him? I have such little time left. What else is there to do? Sob. I could never marry him. Oh, 1 year romance. 1 year for romance. Maybe she's dying. So who knows what's going on. So that's that one. Still a lot more to go. Oh my goodness. Still a lot more. There's another stack. Lots of books can fit into one little box. Okay. One sec here. I'm gonna grab all these. I'm gonna get rid of the box. There we go. Get rid of the box. There we go. Bye-bye box. Okay. So we got some more. Girl romances, number 46. 45. 45. So again, brunette doesn't get the guy, and the blonde is with the guy. What's going on? They're discriminating against brunettes. I don't know. The blonde's always getting the guy. So girls romances, interesting one, number 45. And then girl romances, number 40. This time the blonde doesn't get the guy. Haha. I don't know why this is cool to me. I know that she's there. I can feel it. Please, darling, don't go to her. Don't leave me. Oh, but you know he's going to leave her. She's blonde. He's totally going to leave her. It's like he's already looking at her. See, again, the blonde gets the girl, the guy. It's so sad. Yeah. So the brunette's like clinging to him. It's like really funny. Okay. Okay, so this is Confessions of the Lovelorn, number 98. This is another really great series. Oh my goodness. There's some 3D comics in this series, which is really interesting. A 3D romance book. But the way ACG did 3D was really interesting. What they would do is create this black border around it, and it was just a natural 3D effect rather than having to use glasses. But these Confessions of Lovelorn had that effect in it. Not this one particularly, but there was like 2 or 3 issues that used that effect. And they're really hard to find. I've been trying to find them for a while. But this is number 98. Then we have number 92. So yeah. Oh, this time what chance is there for me when I'm an ugly duckling? The ugly duckling. Poor girl. Because she has glasses, so she's an ugly duckling. So sad. Okay. Then we got Confessions of the Lovelorn, number 76. So that's a pretty cool one. Another ACG. I'd love to know who did all the art for these. I don't know off the top of my head. This one, at least I know the date of it. This is Young Romance number 88, and it's from 1957, because it says it's from 1957. This is from Prize Comics. It's an interesting one. Again, guys with the blonde brunette is out of the action. How many times are we going to see that? Okay, so now actually we got a couple cool ones. These are in rough shape. I actually have to bag and board this one. This is an interesting one. This is Sharky Fox. Sharpie Fox, actually. Sharpie Fox, number 2. And this one is from a company called IW. And what IW did was basically they bought all of the printing material from a whole bunch of different publishers, and they used it to create comics. They didn't buy the publishing rights. I didn't say they bought the publishing rights, but they bought the materials. So they would just republish Golden Age books, in the Golden Age actually, and even to the Silver Age. And they basically reprinted all these Golden Age books, and then they would put their own covers on. Now, there were a few that were actually printed, that one that was their own stuff, and 2 was like, sometimes some of these companies had gone defunct in the Golden Age, and they didn't have a chance to print the last issue. And IW actually printed that last issue. And so some of the books that are in the IW series are actually not reprints. They're actually first published ones that were never actually published. So it's kind of cool. This one's a kind of a fun cover. How to skin a fox, how to roast a pig. So they're all kind of chasing each other. So it's kind of fun. Poor little piggy though, he's gonna be toast. Okay, next one is one that's in super bad condition, but is one that I collect. This is Nellie the Nurse. I think if I put this in a bag and board, it might look a little bit better. It's pretty rough. It's got a major rip that goes right through the comic right there. And you can see it's like kind of all frayed here. But definitely a cool book. Really great good girl art. These are from Atlas, which is early Marvel. And since it's in rough shape, I can kind of show you the interior. The interior is like just barely hanging in there. It's barely a comic inside. It's in really rough shape, but really great good girl art inside. And you can see just fun stuff. And it was like from Howie Post would be the artist, but really great stuff from Nellie the Nurse. And he did some really great stuff. Howie Post is another one of these Golden Age artists that's kind of forgotten, but really great stuff. So that's Nellie the Nurse. I don't know what to do with that book. I'm going to try to save it somehow. I don't know. I'm going to try to put it together and then put it into a bag and board and hopefully save it. That's number 30. Then we got another Charlton one. This is from the 70s. Very 70s style, actually. This is Career Girl Romances. And actually, some of the covers from this series are quite good. This is number 59. You can see it's very 70s style. Just the way it's drawn, and even just the layout is very 70s style for romance books. This is very common to see that kind of lots of things going on. Okay, the next one is, I think it's number 24. True Bride-to-Be Romances. That's kind of a cool cover. At least there's no like weird love story or love triangle going on. This was what I wanted most of all, but was he the one? Oh, we don't know if he's the one, but he's giving her a huge ring. He better be the one. This is a really cool one. True Love. Okay. And this is Love Confessions number 51. You can see like the size of the code. That just shows that it's early on and it's a 10 center. So it's like probably like early or late 50s. So this is, what does it say? Irene, honey, tomorrow I'll start making plans for a real wedding. No more crazy schemes. No more squandering money. But what's the use, Barry? I stuck by you when the going was rough, and all I've gotten is one broken promise after another. I'm going to marry Lloyd. Oh my goodness. So she's like dreaming of the other guy that she's going to marry. And again, it's the blonde. The blonde gets the girl in this case. I don't know. What do comics have against brunettes? I don't know. So yeah, just an interesting one. Okay, so Lloyd with the blonde hair gets the girl. Okay, then we go Love Problems, number 44. Interesting cover. Again, this one looks like from the early 60s, maybe late 50s. And then we got Heartthrobs. Oh, he's doing quite well. He's got all the girls like interested in him. Heartthrobs. Number, I'm not sure what number it is. Johnny, darling, don't pass me by. How could you forget what we meant to each other? Johnny's back in town. All the girls. He probably slept with all the girls. They all want to be back with him. So it's kind of funny. Okay, next one. Secrets of Love and Marriage. It's a really interesting cover. Very thick book, by the way. It's like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's super thick. Secrets of Love and Marriage. And My Secret Life. Number 20. It looks like he's being kind of scary. Secret Life. And then we got Teen Confessions. Number, I have no idea. It's another Charlton. And then we got All New Tales Lovers, number 86. So again, another early code book. This is looks like Elvis, but it's Jimmy Rogers, I guess. This is Sweethearts. It doesn't say what issue number it is, but interesting. The girl's kind of dreaming about the guy. So read the Jimmy Rogers story. I thought this one was nice. This was one of the ones I liked the most. This is Romantic Story. I thought it was a really great cover. Now, I always like these kind of almost spotlight ones, but like moon or something, like large moon in the background and girl in the red dress. Just a really great cover. This is, but it's in rough shape, sadly. Yeah, it doesn't say what issue number it is, but it's a nice one. And so again, most of these, not much Golden Age, but a little bit of early code books. This is another early code one. This is from Ajax, a Feral Company. This is Secret Love. I'm not sure what issue number it is, but it's kind of a cool one. And then we got First Love. And this is what, issue number 77. So interesting. First Love. And then this is an interesting one. This is House of Yang, number 1. Now this is an interesting title. It's not valuable in any particular way. Even the real first printing of this is not valuable in any way. But if you ever see the modern at the top, that means that it's a reprint. This is a reprint. So we just threw this in for free. So this is House of Yang. Goes for about $1 usually. It's not a valuable comic. Then we got House of Yang, another one, number 2. Again, another reprint. It's kind of like a martial art one. I have a few of the issues from House of Yang already. And then I guess he had 2 copies of it, so got 2 copies. And then number 3. Now this is the first printing. You can tell it's like a Charlton, and this is the first printing. I mean, they're really cool covers and stuff. And if you like martial arts, yeah, it's a cool book. That's number 3. Then we got number 4, also from Charlton. So this is the first printing. I mean, these aren't valuable. Actually, I really like this one. I like shark covers, and this is a really great shark cover. So this is number 5, I believe. Yeah, number 5. Isn't that cool? It's a great shark cover. Looks like it's about to eat the girl. So a really cool one. And number 6. Excuse me. Very dusty. So I was just like holding that sneeze in for as long as I could, but couldn't quite do it. Number 6. House of Yang. That's a pretty cool one too. Another first printing. And last one, which I really like, is another one that they threw in, is Mad Monsters. This is a really cool one. You can see all the people in his face. There's a girl there, and it's like Vincent Price. It's a really cool one, Mad Monsters. This is from like the late 50s, I believe. Mad Monsters was kind of like in competition with Famous Monsters of Filmland. This is from winter of 1964. And it was published by Charlton as well. But just a really great book, Mad Monsters. And again, it's very similar to Famous Monsters of Filmland, where it's like just photos inside. Photos and stories. Lots of photos. Gives you a real sense of the movies. It's a pretty cool one, Mad Monsters. That will go with my Famous Monsters collection. So that's it. That was the box. What did you think? I spent $500. Was it worth it? Tell me in the comments below. It was about 40 some odd comics, 40, 50 comics. What do you think? Was it worth it? You know, he did remove a few books that were big ones. Actually, I told him, hey, these are kind of bigger ones. I don't mind that he removed them. It would have been nice, but there was a couple that he said that were more expensive, that I said were more expensive. So yeah, so do you think I still got my value? It was roughly $10 a book at that price. It's a little rough, they're in low grade. I'd say most of them are in like that 2 to 4 range. So yeah, what do you think? Tell me in the comments below. I'd love to hear people's feedback. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.